We're more than a month into the year when Americans have already given up on their New Year's resolutions. But if you're having trouble following through on your goal, it's not too late to get back on track. 8 years ago, at age 45, Gwendolyn Bounds made a New Year's resolution to become fit and strong.
I tried before, but old habits, sitting, looking at my screens, inertia, all of that got in the way.
Bounds, author of Not Too Late, The Power of Pushing Limits at Any Age, says this time was different.
I set a goal to compete in a single Spartan obstacle course race.
Now, Bounds has competed in more than 50 races, including 3 world championships. She says if you're slipping on your 2025 resolution, it's okay to give yourself a break.
We're back in the real world, we're working, we're commuting, we're dealing with our kids' activities, and all of the resolutions we made when we were sitting by the fire sipping eggnog or a glass of wine, right, seem a lot more difficult right now.
Bounds says make sure you set a modest goal to start.
I think one mistake we can all be guilty of, I am myself, is we try to run up Mount Everest, right? If you've made too many goals, drop one. Focus on the one that you're really excited about.
Then set a long-term target.
For myself, it was a race. For others, it could be a climb or completing a full hour of a class at your local gym without having to take a break.
She says to time block each day before the week starts.
So that you don't wake up and think, oh, you know what? At some time today, maybe I'm going to exercise and pursue my goal. That's a very vulnerable strategy.
Use visual prompts.
I leave my running shoes out so they are the first thing that I see when I wake up in the morning. It also serves as a reminder to me that I intended to do this. It's a little bit of self-accountability.
And track your progress.
But you don't have to get too fancy about it. You can just check off the days on a calendar when you've actually completed your goal.
Finally, Bounds says to think about your goal as part of your identity.
Habit experts talk about this a lot. They say you need to think about it in the same way that you think, I am a mother, I am a friend, I am a coworker. Think I am a runner, I am a fit person. Once you turn the corner on that and begin to think this is part of who I am, that is one of the strongest factors to keep you on the journey. It certainly has been for me.
I give her props because we didn't set resolutions, did we? You did.
I don't know why every day you're like, how can we out ourselves?
Well, we just like to be honest with our viewers.
You can't break your resolution if you don't make one.
And that's our message to you this morning.
Mic drop.